Hey YouTube, this is Rob191 here, and I'm here to review Arrow episode 11, Mdnight City. So in this episode we have Brick stepping up his game in trying to invade the Glades and get control of the Glades. And he kidnaps an important person in Starling City. And we also have the heroes beginning to band back together again. Laurel Lance becomes Black Canary fully in this episode, and we also have Arsenal really stepping up his game as a fully fledged superhero. Felicity realizes that the city still needs their heroes. And we also have Malcolm, Merlyn and Thea trying to understand one another, with Malcolm adamantly trying to run away from Starling City and Thea adamantly saying no. And we also have Oliver Queen still recovering from his battle with Ra's al Ghul. A lot of stuff happens in this episode, and I really liked it. This season's definitely back on its feet again, which is really good. I really enjoyed. I really thought that Laurel Lance became the Black Canary in this episode. She's slightly earning that place as Black Canary. I know some people don't like Laurel Lance. They don't feel like she's worthy of the mantle of Black Canary. I think in this episode it established why Black Canary was worthy of the mantle. Yeah, I think Laurel was good this episode. She was a strong character. She wasn't whiny, and I think Laurel's mission as Black Canary is very different to the mission that Oliver has. And I think it means that we might actually maybe get to see Black Canary not always fighting alongside Arrow and his team. And that maybe we might have Laurel actually fighting her own cause, which would be a really good direction for that character. Yes, Black Canary has often been a part of Arrow's world, but I think Laurel could have her own mission and her own agenda. Whilst fighting crime. Because she's not Sarah Lance. She's not Oliver. She is her own character. And I think that is shown very clearly in this episode. The fact that Laurel has to learn to fully become the Black Canary. Because right now, she's really following in the footsteps of her sister. and Laurel's realizing that it's not as easy as it looks. Felicity was also a great character in this episode. As I said in last week's episode, Laurel is really becoming Black Canary. No, sorry. That as well. I mean, Felicity is really becoming the watchtower of this universe. She realizes that people need their heroes. And what I really liked about this episode is that she decides to give Ray Palmer the tools so he can become the A.T.O.M. And also re-inspires Laurel Lance to become her own hero. And I think this is directly through knowing how important Oliver's cause is. And I really liked that. I really thought her character just recently has really been something very special. And she's very different from the Chloe Sullivan character from Smallville. Felicity is a strong character with, who definitely is earning her place as the hub of this universe, where all the heroes band together through her and Oliver. I really liked that. I really like the direction that Felicity is going down. Roy Harper, as well, was really good. Although the one thing I will have to say is, they don't seem to know whether to call him Arsenal or Red Arrow. Because they do call him Red Arrow in this episode. I think it would have been better had they called him Arsenal, personally. But, yeah. Yeah, Roy Harper was really good. And I think this is the first episode that really showed Roy Harper as the actual Roy Harper from the comics. Which is exactly what I want them to do. I would like, eventually, them to separate Roy Harper from Oliver's cause, and really establish Roy Harper's character a bit more. Because when Oliver Queen is around, yes, they have very good chemistry, and it's really that mentor psychic role. But I would really like Roy Harper to have his own character. But yeah, Colton Haynes as Roy Harper did really well as Roy Harper. I really liked I really liked this episode. And Brick obviously trying to invade the Glades is something that I think is really interesting. Because the Glades seems to be an important factor within Starling City. And I just really like the development of the Brick character. I don't think it's going to be Black Canary who defeats Brick, which is unfortunate because it would go really well with Black Canary character. Because in Season 2, Black Canary was all about defeating bad men. And I think there's an interesting parallel between Black Canary and Brick that I don't think we'll get to see. Because I think Oliver Queen comes back next episode and will probably defeat Brick. We also have Oliver Queen himself, and we learn a bit about what happened between Katana and Katana's kidnapping in the flashbacks. And basically, it's shown that Katana's husband was willing to sacrifice everything for his family, which is kind of what happens with Oliver Queen in this season, actually. Oliver Queen is really divided on whether to save his family, whether to save the rest of Starling City. I meant Season 2, but yeah. And I just really liked that. Because we see in that scene, in the scenes that these three characters have together, how it inspired Oliver Queen, but B, how broken this family is now. And I know exactly what's going to happen. Katana's son dies, and that's the reason why Katana's husband went to Ra's al Ghul. But yeah, again, really liked it. I'm a bit confused about how Oliver is alive. I may have missed something, so leave a comment down below if it's already been established how that happens. Because I was a bit confused by it. Other than that, guys, yeah, this episode was really good. Apologies if this one may seem a bit quick. I'm not sure how much memory I've got left on my iPad. So I'm trying to give you the review now so I can delete some stuff. But yeah, guys, really good episode. Really looking forward to the next one. And let me know what you thought about the episode down below. I'm Mdnight1 here. Thank you very much for listening to me. Subscribe if you haven't done already. And yeah, see you all later. Bye.